Hi, ladies and gentlemen, men and women, boys and girls. The word of the day is homeless. For the kid is homeless. The kid's homeless. Now, I didn't look like this. I didn't look like this when I was being evicted. Matter of fact, my hair wasn't combed. I was wearing like a toque on my head. Big sis took a picture and everything, like, you know, to give to the ops, you know, so they all could find me. What it is I'm wearing and everything like that, because they tend to want to take my picture so that they all can keep 6 on me when they're ready, right? Whatever. Anyways, so the word of the day is homeless, for I am homeless, right? Definition of homeless is lacking a home. Here, around here, right? Pertaining to people who have no home and live on the streets. Yep, I fit in there. Having no home or permanent place of residency. Yes, indeedy. No permanent place of residency. Don't cry for me though, ladies and gentlemen. I told you guys already. You don't need to cry for me on stuff like this. It just comes with the territory. Don't tell you already. Don't cry for me. If I couldn't handle it, I wouldn't be that one. I wouldn't be that one, ladies and gentlemen. If I couldn't handle it, I wouldn't be that one. He knows who he calls, right? So I clearly could handle it. Next word within homeless is home. Definition of home is the place where one lives, right? Next definition for home, one's family background. Yep, we Egyptians, gods and pharaohs and stuff like that. Yeah, a family's background. That would be me. The family background that you want to keep homeless on their own property and territory. Ain't that about a bitch? Right? Next definition of home is a place where a thing originates. Now, who they be calling a thing? You be calling this goddess a thing? What? A place where a thing originates. Yeah, nigga, I originate right here. This is where I'm from. But you mean you trying to make me homeless on turf? Rude, don't you think? Rude, don't you think? Rude. Want to take my shit and exile me from my own land, my hometown. Ain't that about a bit? Could you imagine? A thing originates. Remember I told you about these words, things that don't mean really nothing, because you have to put in the so-called word that goes into the place of thing. Yeah. Next definition of home, in brackets, in games, where the place where one is free from attackers. Home, right? Except for my home, I wasn't free from attackers, right? Next definition of home is in one's own house or native land. There we go. Territory, land, native land. Native meaning Indian bloodline. Native land meaning Egyptian. Native land. Right here, God. Right? In one's own house or native land. It is my land that you are trying to exile me from. Gee, sounds kind of like what? The Jesus story in the Bible. Where they alienated and exiled the man. I see. Of relating to or being a home, place of origin, or base of operations, right? Operations. My land, where operations work that the government wants to claim as if it's their own, right? And then talk about eviction. Ain't that a bitch? All right. Next word, ladies and gentlemen, in homeless is less. Now, less's definition is a smaller in extent, degree, number, etc. of less importance. A smaller in extent, degree, number, etc. of less importance, right? So you're trying to say that this God is of less importance. This God, the God that is three gods combined in one person, you're trying to say is less than important, for the same way how you've been doing all the pharaohs and trying to take their shit and trying to make them all homeless. Alienate them from not getting what is actually rightfully theirs. For I gave you the definition of alienate already when it comes to you and your property, right? Less, of smaller quantity, not so much, and less difficulty. Less in homeless. So you don't want to give me my shit. You want me to not have nothing. So you put me on the street so I can't have anything. Not so much, less of a difficulty. Trying to make my life difficult. Is that what it is? I see. Less. Next definition and last definition that I wrote here for less is of lower rank, status, etc. No less a person than. We you all talking about? Which goddess do you think you're talking about? Now, if I ain't gonna come for you, system, government system, you are sadly mistaken. What you guys don't understand, ladies and gentlemen, men and women, boys and girls, is simply this. On my journey of being homeless, I came to buck up on other pharaohs that are homeless. And the thing about these other pharaohs that are homeless is they're under this impression that they're losing their mind, they're crazy, or they can't fathom what's actually going on. They are also the ones that will be explaining to me and using things like movies. For instance, Total Recall, right? For one, had told me that his girlfriend and everybody pulled off a Total Recall, and I just laughed. And he said, "You're not gonna understand." And I just said, "It's funny you say that, for I understand everything y'all be saying." So technically, there's a lot of them out here that's homeless, right? That have believed that they're going crazy, that when they're hearing thoughts in their mind and stuff like that, nobody would believe them, is what's going on. And now some of these people have been homeless for years. Now when I say years, I'm talking years. For one of them, I know since we were going to school. For years, right? That one, he kept explaining to me that, oh, when people are your friends, they're not your friends. I go, well, clearly that's not me, because I've always seen you as the same person you were from then. I don't see you as anything different. But then again, that's me, right? That's me, right? But he went through his awakening really early in life, right? And when he went through his awakening in his earlier on in his life, he couldn't understand what was going on. He probably thought he was going crazy. He also thought, how am I hearing stuff? He also sat back and said that everything went to hell, right? A lot of them that's out there are alcoholics. They do drugs. and stuff like that. So when you hear me saying stop doing addictions and stuff like that, that is why I say that, ladies and gentlemen. That is why, for those things help with the demonic things that's going on and stuff like that. So-called Halloween night, I was out there and it was raining really bad, and I was just sitting in the bus stop. And this next one, he kept coming in. He's telling me he has a sex addiction, but he just got housing from not, he's no longer on the street. This one decided to say that he rather take the help and get a key where he can lock his own door than stay on the street, right? He also explained to me that I'm not going to be able to survive out here, especially when wintertime comes and stuff like that, is what he said. And he says, I should swallow my pride, is what he told me. And I thought to myself, no, I don't see how I could swallow my pride when it's actually the government that was setting me up to be on the street. The same as all of them. They just haven't figured it out yet. And there's so much of them, ladies and gentlemen. That's what's pissing me off. That's what's pissing me off. And I'm not standing for this shit. Not even a little bit. What do you mean you got everybody out on the streets setting them up because they ain't working in your favor? What do you mean? What do you mean? Nah, it ain't gonna go like that, homie. Not with this God. It ain't gonna go like that. I'm out there and I'm sitting down and I'm just watching them and I'm just thinking in my head, like, what? And all of y'all stories are the same? What? And I'm pretty sure y'all know this. I might be in Canada, but in America, you got a whole lot of them that's on the street trying to live on YouTube, talking and telling you that they're on the street. It's because the government put them there. Now, as I said before, for all you acting like you don't understand that it's the government that's the ops that's suppressing your asses, then I don't know what to tell you. For I could tell you simply this: that's why they don't like me. That's why they don't like me, because they know I'm the one that's supposed to, I'm the one gunning them. That's why they don't like me. That's why they don't want you guys watching my videos. That's why they be sabotaging my videos before I can even get nowhere. Because they're like, nah, we can't have her going on there. Right? That's what it is. But when I told you guys that I was a God, remember I told you guys that the gods are here to help. This is what we're here for. We're here to help. We're here to stop the bullshit that's going on. So let me just make this very clear. I'm about the shit, and ain't none of this shit gonna last with me in here. As I said in another video, I think it was the STEM video, where I said, clearly I'm going to have to cut off the root from its actual root. Right? Because ain't nobody standing for this shit. Like, what do you think this is? Now, they might not be able to handle the street, for they think they're going crazy and stuff like that. But WiseOneTeach one is a different story, right? I may be on the street and you think you accomplished something, but you didn't accomplish anything. For you can't convince nobody I'm crazy. And I guess that's what it all boils down to, government, don't it? You can't convince that I'm crazy. Y'all getting caught up, being investigated. You can't say I do drugs because there's no proof of anything to do with drugs and gunplay and everything else you tried to set up. So yeah, I'm about this shit. And I'm so taking you guys down. Only for the fact that y'all just be bothering me. It ain't even for nothing else but because you're bothering me. So if you think me being on the street is going to stop me from doing what I'm doing, y'all lost your damn mind. Because I'm going to continue to seal y'all fate. And I'm going to roll with my phones that none of y'all can't take. No matter how much different ways y'all trying to cop it, you ain't going to get it. Because as I said, I'm going to make sure seal everybody's fate. What? Did you think family and all you that's working with the ops was going to make anything better for none of you? Everybody's going down. I must seal everybody's fate. Let's just get something straight here. It is what it is. What you mean you got so much pharaohs out here on the street corner? Because they ain't moving to your whim off of their own block, their own strip, their own land, their own native land for that matter. Again, ladies and gentlemen, still think money makes the world go around? I'll wait. I'll wait. Still think money makes the world go around? Because I'm homeless and I still be living. I'm still be living. You still think money makes the world go around? Because they have you all in this mind frame that money makes the world go around. But it doesn't. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name WiseOneTeach. Teach, you can call me Teach, or you can call me T. If you like this video, please comment, share, thumbs up, and subscribe. And I will see you soon. Bye.